now talk about my communication skill and English improvement. So now what is my current level?
I think you have a very good level of English. I've been speaking to people who have the test already booked, and they have a lower level of English than you do. So I think you'd be fine to sit the test right now. Obviously, you have to feel confident in yourself, and if
Yeah,
that means to wait another month or two, then do that. But you seem to have a great understanding as to what I'm saying, and you're able
yes,
to
ma'am.
fully comprehend the conversation.
Yeah, I understand. I understand every accent. I'm expert in New Zealand, Australian, American, US, British accent,
Yeah.
and my listening and reading score is 8.5, sometimes 7.5. But I'm facing problem in writing module little bit because spelling mistake and little bit grammar mistake.
Okay. And would much of the test focus on your writing abilities?
Like grammar mistakes. So just can you teach me a little bit about tenses or like complex sentence, compound sentence? So it will be helpful for my writing module.
Yeah, so maybe we could bring up a lesson on Cambly
Hmm?
to focus on that. Do you want
Uh,
to
yes, yes,
do
please.
you want to do a lesson on grammar?
Yeah, please. A short lesson because the time is only I have 15 minutes. So
I
I think
know,
now the time is only 7 or 8 minutes left.
I know. I'll try and find a good
But
lesson.
ma'am,
Yeah,
you can send me your schedule as well. So if I love to your teaching method of grammar, then definitely come back again and schedule and reserve next classes.
yeah, it might be better because I don't want to spend too much time looking for good material to use in the
Yes, ma'am.
next
So
class.
we can learn grammar in the next classes. But now we are just talking in a basic normal introduction.
Yeah, I think that's the best.
Yes.
And then if you
Ma'am.
book another class with me, I'll prepare a grammar lesson for you.
Yes,
Um,
ma'am. But I have a different question, like related to living in other countries. So,
yeah,
like, what type of problems are we are facing, men, if we are immigrate in other countries? Like, you are from Ireland and living in Thailand. So, are you not feel homesickness or alone or something like? So, how to handle this type of situation?
how to handle homesickness. Stay in contact with your family and friends. So
Mhm. Stay
uh,
positive.
definitely text them every day. And if you can, call someone from home every day.
Hmm.
Um, I love when my mom sends me pictures of my dogs because
Oh wow!
yeah, that's one thing I
I
really miss, my dog.
that most of the foreign people love animals, cat, dog, right? Because they feel very happy to stay connected with us.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's great to have a little dog at home. So yeah, that's one thing I do. Maybe another thing that would be helpful is to just remind yourself how grateful you are to be in this country right now. So when you make
Hmm.
New Zealand or Australia, and if you're starting to feel homesick, just remind yourself, no, this is a great opportunity. It's
Yes.
short term. I'll get to
Think about career. Think about opportunity you get in making a bright future. That's
yeah,
important.
and like all of the time you spend dreaming about the current situation that you're in. So it's great to just be
Hmm.
able to focus on the present
Yeah.
and yeah, and
And
you don't
like overthinking is a kind of loop. So don't be overthink. Just stay positive.
yeah, exactly. Try to stay positive. So it's great to even have a little gratitude list. So every morning or every evening, maybe just list 5 or 10 things that you're grateful for. Even if it's just grateful for having a bottle of water, a cold bottle
And
of water.
like, ma'am, one more skills is very important for living in abroad. You have to know very well cooking as well because
Yeah,
it's very expensive to always eating a food on restaurant. So if you know cooking, then you save a lot of money and giving using a part-time job to pay your university fees.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, having a part-time job, not only will that help you financially, but it will be a great way to make new friends, to immerse yourself in the culture, to improve your English. Say if you have a bartending job or a waitering job,
Mm.
that would be an amazing way to improve your English.
Yeah, and part-time job is help in life first iPhone.
Yeah, it is healthy. Initially, you might think, oh no, that's way too much time on work and study. But even if you just
No,
manage to do 15 hours a week of part-time work,
not
it's
15, I think 20 hours.
yeah, like 20 hours. But say if like during exams, you might have to cut down on the amount of hours you do.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it's great being able to be productive in that way. And plus,
Hmm.
it'll just less time to think about how homesick you're feeling.
Yeah,
Which
man.
we often
And
get.
our family also feel proud. My son are living in abroad and they are settled now.
Yeah, I know. It is great. I'm sure your family are so proud of you and how educated you are and how you still want to bring your education back to India to help improve India and help improve your family's life. Like you're not forgetting about your home or your roots. I'm sure they're very proud of you.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Education is really such a blessing. It can help generations improve their situations greatly. So
No, ma'am. Each and every country, those country are well the main focus on education. And
mhm.
why India is developing country now? Because here after 12th class or after college, most of the students they drop out study and they don't much focus on study. But education is the key point of development of a country.
Oh, 100%. Um, when it comes to just being able to work for an international company,
Hmm.
and also like women's education is so important.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
like trends that follow from everyone being educated really help
Hmm.
in developing a country. Uh, yeah.
So, ma'am, now give me a action plan, practical way or effective action plan to improve my speaking more. Like now I'm in intermediate level, you know very well, but how to switch intermediate to advanced level? That's the question.
Okay, so uh, maybe write down some possible questions, some possible
Mhm.
prompts that you
Task,
could.
task one, task two. I daily do practice. I just take a question and according to my thinking, I just written down 250 word practice.
Yeah, yeah, that would be a good idea. And maybe start reading articles on more advanced topics. So, like news
Hmm.
articles would be a great way to improve your English because it wouldn't be seeing these everyday words. You'll be starting to get a
New
vast,
vocabulary.
yeah, new vocabulary. Um, and even start reading stuff on subjects that you're not so interested about, or not even interested, but not so knowledge about. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
But like in IELTS exam, most of the question related to life, like environment, studies, job related questions are type coming in task one or task two.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah. So if the questions are mainly revolving around life, maybe pick up a book. Like there's so many self-help books and stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm sure they would cover a lot of the topics that would be seen on the exams then. So maybe even read that in your spare time.
So
Um,
book.
yeah, listen to podcasts as well. That would be great because you can throw a podcast on when you're doing something else like cleaning
Hmm.
your house or
Podcast is really help me when my families give me any type of work, farming work. That time I just put earbuds and listen a podcast and doing my farming work also. So it's a
yeah,
multitasking work.
yeah, exactly. And plus when you're listening to something when you're doing physical labor, it also helps with that as well. It makes the day or the labor go faster. So um,
So the action plan about speaking or any type of exam is do the work, follow a single method, learn your specific weakness, take action, and have a positive mindset.
yeah, exactly. Um, I think you're so prepared for it, but you have to feel confident beforehand as well.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Actually, like don't do a procrastination and have a positive mindset with discipline and consistency. These are the key point to a successful man.
Yeah. And I think a farming background as well um, really gives people great values and
Yeah, proud feel movement. No food, no farmer. If you
yeah,
respect farmer, then all over the world the feeding, right, ma'am?
yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay, that was a lovely conversation.
So give your feedback in 15 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, feedback. Yeah, sure. You know, I already gave it to you. I think your level of English is excellent, and you'll soon be able to do the exam. But you just have to feel confident in it yourself beforehand, just so you won't make mistakes out of nerves. You know.
Yeah, so like now I'm totally able to crack this exam, right, ma'am?
Yeah, I think so. Uh, yeah.
So the
Okay.
next classes will be a grammar related. Okay, ma'am?
Yeah, that's great. I'll. Do you want to do a class next week, maybe, or?
Ma'am, you teach every day or just in a week of one time or two times?
I'm doing Monday to Friday and a few hours during the weekend. But
Okay, ma'am.
yeah,
So like next time I book for 30 minutes because this is a long lesson that I learn something new.
yeah, yeah. That would be better. 15 minutes, it's hard to cram a full lesson on grammar in 15 minutes. So I think,
And one more thing I noticed that like every time select a new teacher, so maybe 5 minute rest in introduction. So if a teacher is Sam, so then we just directly start a lesson.
hmm, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I have another
Okay,
reservation right now, so I have to go. But lovely
okay.
talking to
Thank
you
you so
and have
much.
a nice
Nice to
day.
talk with you.
Bye.
You are a great teacher.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.